Hi, I'm Derek Riley. I'm the head of the HCI Graphics and Visualization Cluster in the Faculty of Computer Science at Dalhousie University. The research cluster focuses on the intersection between the human and the computer, and that involves understanding individuals, understanding them from the perspective of psychology, from humanities, also studying populations, communities, from the perspectives of sociology, literature, design. We study interfaces as well and computing systems. We prototype them, we innovate, we design and develop both with and for those communities to build effective interfaces for human endeavors.
My name is Chinenye Ndulwe, and I'm a PhD student at Dalhousie University at the Faculty of Computer Science. My research is on it's called persuasive computing, right? And what we do is we try to understand how to develop systems to promote healthy and safe behaviors among humans. Yeah, my own research specifically is persuasive games. So I've chosen a technology which is games, and so I develop games and gameful systems to help promote safe behaviors or healthy behaviors among humans and users.
Sure, a couple of research projects that I think prospective PhD students might find interesting. The first is a project being led by my colleague Rena Webby and her student, where they are exploring using games on very large public displays that are played by multiple people to share and learn about issues of mental health, right? Things like depression, anxiety, etc. Another example would be work by another colleague of mine, Jamie Bluestein, at the Art Gallery of Nova Scotia, creating hypermedia links about Indigenous artworks. They provide a lot more information, the ability to drill down and fully understand artworks that might not be properly contextualized within the gallery. And they also provide an opportunity for patrons to share their understanding or their appreciation of the artwork as well.
I've worked on so many projects throughout my program, from my MSc to my PhD, and most of them are majorly focused on persuasive games. For an example, I've designed a game called STD Pong. Now, this game is a persuasive game that discourages risky sexual behaviors among African youths. It takes into consideration all cultural factors and personality factors to ensure that the game, causes this change amongst the youth. So you can see the persuasive computing field as like the conscience of the entire computing field, because we try as much as possible to ensure that the systems that are being designed actually positively impact the lives of humans by promoting safe and healthy behaviors amongst them.
So I would say we have three different kinds of resources. We have the fact that all of the professors are available, accessible, that we can communicate easily with them, something we pride ourselves in as a cluster. Secondly, we have a state-of-the-art new facility, which is downtown, which allows us to create public-facing exhibits. In fact, we have a storefront that's right on the main street in Halifax that we use for that. And then we have a range of technical infrastructure supports, things like motion capture systems, 3D printing, and making supplies, and so on. In all, I think we have the physical infrastructure, we have the technical infrastructure, we also have the human supports that are really necessary for a successful PhD.